Okay, so this is the SRT 921, and I have to say I really liked this motorcycle when I took it out for a ride, which you'll see in a minute. The bike is really nicely put together, as well as with all the bikes. The quality on these bikes is just absolutely fantastic. You get heated grips, you get cruise control, heated seat. This is actually the one with the cast alloy wheels. I rode the X version with the spoked wheels, but they generally are exactly the same bike. You get good old metal handguards as well. You get a USB charger at the front. You get some AOOCCI back and front suspension, fully adjustable. You even have blind spot detection built in with, of course, the tyre pressure sensors as well. The bike is absolutely fully loaded. The buttons are easy to use. You've got your cruise control at the front here, which is easy to set, and you've got your traction control button as well. You've got front and you've got your heated grip button and your heated seat button, your indicators. Everything feels very good quality, and the bike is wonderful to ride. I have to say, like I said, I really enjoyed this motorbike. The weight, you can feel the weight of this bike. It feels okay though. It's generally manageable for me. And I am 6'6", and I've got a 36-inch inside leg. So when I sit on the motorcycle, my foot is planted. Actually, it's probably not the best place to show you with the raised curb, but overall, it feels really comfortable. Again, I may roll the front handlebars forward a little bit. But again, for the price of this bike, you get so much value. It's such an incredible motorcycle overall, with the Brembo brakes front and rear as well, and the crash bars. It's everything that you would need from a motorbike. You don't need to do anything to this. But anyway, let's get it out for a ride and see what it's all about.
TOMSTC.
So I've just been out on the 921 over there, as you can see, and it was absolutely glorious weather, as you can see. Everything's soaked. We're going to grin and bear it, and we're going to go out on the 900 adventure. The I can't get this glove on. The SRT. Let's go and have a look. I think it's over here. The SX. So this is the SX. This is what we'll be going out on next, which is going to be that one. Putting wet gloves on. Come on. Right, so this is the SRT 900 SX. So here we are on the SRT 900 SX, which is the one with the spoke wheels. It's a bit more designed for a bit more adventure, I suppose. We've got heated grips, we've got heated seats, we've got all the bells and whistles on this one. We've even got tyre pressure sensors down here. I think we've got fully adjustable suspension all round. Handlebars feel nice. This feels like a good position for me. Yeah. Screen, I'm not 100% sure on this screen. Hopefully it'll grow on me a little bit. So here we are sitting on the SRT 900 SX. We've got fully heated everything on this bike, so I'm hoping it'll actually warm me up a little bit before we head out and dry me out, because I am soaked. We've got front and rear tyre pressure sensors as well. I think we've got Bluetooth connectivity. We've got traction control. Yes, we've got cruise control. So here we go. Let's try and keep this camera as clear as possible. My 360 camera, unfortunately, has run out of battery, so I can't give you a nice view of my head. But anyway, I'll just adjust the mirrors as we go. But we are out on the 900, and I tell you what, this is much more me than the 921. This is a big twin, I believe, and so far feels really nice. It's a big parallel twin. Oh, and it looks like we have blind spot detection as well. How fantastic is that? So many features. It's absolutely fully laden, this bike. See here, look, blind spot detection in the mirror letting me know that someone's behind me. That's amazing. Did not know it had that. The engine pulls really nice and smooth. Got fully adjustable suspension all round, and I'll tell you what, this is super comfortable for my 6'6" frame with my 36-inch inside leg measurement. The seat is proper cupping my bottom. That beeping is letting me know that there's someone in the mirror. There's a little bit of vibes at the bottom of the revs, shaking the handlebars about a little bit, but nothing too bad. Again, we've got Brembo brakes all round, front and rear. Oh, it's nice to have some heat on my bum and the handlebars. The heated grips are just controlled from here, as is the seat. And then you've got your menu controls here as well. It's just so depressing that the weather's so bad. I am actually, my gloves have given up, my jacket's given up, and my trousers have given up. I thought we were going to be all right because it was only supposed to be drizzle, light rain, but here we are in absolute downpour weather, and I'm wet now, so I'm just going to go with it. There's no point in putting my overtops on. Overtops. Hopefully when we have a bit of lunch I can dry off a little bit. Yeah, there's a little bit of vibration sort of at the bottom of the rev range as you pull on, as you throttle on. Whether or not that would change as we go through the traction control, which I'm not going to play with today because it is so bad, the weather. I'm just going to leave it what it's on. It's plenty fast enough. It's gravel all over the roads where it's just absolutely pouring in. This is a really nice bike to ride. We haven't really had to change gear much to get on. The torque is doing most of that for me. I believe we have a quick shifter as well on this unit. The engine is really nice, apart from those low down vibes. They're not bad vibes, they're just, you know, as the engine's sort of in the low end of the revs, it feels really good. And we've just been down some nice bendy bits, even in this weather. It's nice on these bikes. The only thing I will say is the screen looks a little bit budget compared to the SRK 921. In my personal opinion, it's perfectly functional. Functional. Yes, that's the right word. And what it does is it actually tells you when it wants you to change gear. You see the red lines on the screen there, if you can see it. Just give you another wipe. As they go red, that's the warning for the mirror as well. So when you've got someone in your mirror, you get a warning on your dash as well, which is pretty good. And you've also got front and rear tyre pressures as well, which is a great feature, excellent safety feature to have on any bike. And if you watch my channel before, when I've reviewed Android Auto, Apple CarPlay systems that come with tyre pressure sensors, you'll know that I think it's a great safety feature to have tyre pressure sensors on your bike for various reasons, but to have them built in as well, yeah, absolutely brilliant. Right, get a little bit of a move on down here. The quick shifter's alright, it's pretty good. You do need to make sure you're on it a little bit to shift up nicely. But we're doing a little bit of speed now, and I don't feel any sort of buffeting really. As we go down through the gears, feels pretty good. The position for me, I'm now finding my bum a little bit sore. All my weight is right through my backside, but we've been riding for about 20 minutes now, and I imagine that after a long period that would be a problem. Can shift around a little bit. Be nice if there was a bit more padding there, maybe. Especially for a lump like me. If you're not a lump like me, you might be alright. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time on TOMSTC.